What's up, guys? That Really Ghost Guy here, and we are back playing Warframe. And I mentioned in the last episode that I wanted to go over the last two deluxe skin Warframes that kind of had been announced. And without further ado, we are Frost. Now, I talked about Ash in the last episode. We have Frost today. No shield mode. Oh, that was not a good idea. I figured I could come in here, maybe get some other kind of nerf, and sure enough, I get a star right off the bat. Wow. So somehow I have to make this happen. I mean, it is Frost. It is Frost, so it is doable. But it's my Frost, and my Frost is mediocre at best. So, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go this route. Then we will do that. So as you can see, I have a homing machine gun rifle thing. So if you are not familiar with, wow! Of course, Frost gets freaking melted by a Scorcher. Of course. Of course. Blow up that barrel. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Okay, well, then I'm gonna have to try this. That probably didn't do much of anything either. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Kill him. Kill her. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna hurt to get this this mission accomplished. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is what I mean by my Frost needs some help. He's mediocre at best. At best. With shields, he would be a lot more survivable, but we don't got shields. We don't have shields. I am not going to make it through this one. I'm not going to make it through this one. This episode would go way too long if I even tried. Who is out here? Who? What are you doing, bro? I should not be getting up close like this because I have health and no shields. It's not like I can just regenerate. Oh, boy. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so... Oh, that's despicable. That's despicable. If I went in and if I had a different different nerf in that mission, I could easily walk through that one. I haven't, yeah. What else is in the alert mode right now? Corpus. I was just gonna get that Seeking Fury and off it in the thing. Let's go after a Vigor. You know what? We could do that. We could go after a Vigor. So let's do that. Let's correct my awful mistake. This should be a lot easier. Enemies are a lot weaker, and there shouldn't be a nerf. Well, there might be, because it is going after a Vigor, so some sort of nightmare or something or other. I don't know. But let's get it done without further ado. No shields. Oh, why do you vex me? Why? Anyways, so let's talk about first, let's go over real quick the loadout that I have set up with. So this Frost is set up to be one of my elemental builds, one of two elemental builds. He is set up so that each one of his weapons and his abilities covers the 4 base elements. So my Buzzlock that you saw in the beginning was fire oriented. These haikus that are like machine guns, wow! These haikus, haiku primes actually, are poison oriented. And then, obviously, Frost's abilities are ice-oriented, and lastly, the melee I have is the Cindo, and it is this awesome dagger, the dagger skin Cindos, and those are electric, infused with electricity, and I don't want to lure out the Juggernaut, because without shields, I'm kind of going to be in trouble. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to get the Juggy. I don't want to get the Juggy. Let's put that up so we slow everybody down. Okay. Okay. No Juggy. Please no Juggy. Please no Juggy. Please stop. Please leave me alone. Please go. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Can I? Yeah. Okay, you're dead. Please don't. I don't want a Juggy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, good. 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 I know. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want no Juggy in this episode. Okay. So, like I said, he is my elemental-based one, and I kind of went about doing that pretty early on in the game. I just thought it would be a cool design to have all 4 elements. However, it really doesn't pay off. I've noticed that unless I'm playing like super tactical and playing towards weaknesses of every enemy I face, it really doesn't benefit me all that much. It's kind of cool, it's a kind of a cool theme, but he's not very strong. So this build might disappear in time when I really don't feel like using him anymore, but at the moment he's still here, so it is what it is. I need to back up and kill you before I take 24 damage or more. Let's go up here and break that. And this, I need to work in Chroma. I need to work in Chroma, so I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. 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 Oh my goodness. Can this get any more freaking ridiculous? Can it? Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Well, anyways, at least they're gone now. At least they're gone now. Get one of... Oh, he's draining my energy. No wonder why I can't use my ultimate. I have no efficiency on this build, so let's just run. Let's just run away. Be a little scaredy cat. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Of course. Of course. Yeah, as you can see, without shields, I'm pretty much useless. And this Frost is pretty bad. This Frost is pretty bad. Sometimes my themes, believe it or not, sometimes my ideas really don't pan out. I could obviously switch out maybe his weapon for something more powerful. Go to the Cindo Prime if I really want to stick with the Cindo. I know that's all an option, but I frickin' left the damn thing back there. And I still haven't gotten around to talking about what I want to talk about yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. No wonder why I saw that thing and I was like, oh well, I can't use that yet. Oh, seriously? I'm gonna come back with a different frame later. Gonna come back with a different frame later because I am going to fail this mission. So I just need to say what I need to say, talk about the new deluxe skin, because I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. So, the new deluxe skin I'm gonna put up on the screen right meow. And as you can see, this build is fantastic. I really love this build. But what it reminds me of, what this build reminds me of, is Odin. And not specifically like the Odin from like Thor and the Avengers and all that, because and basically mythology, because that Odin, I'm dead. That Odin is, he has wings on his helmet, and that's kind of like the feel. So I don't know if that's Norse mythology or Greek mythology. I don't know. I'm not that smart. But not that one, but like if you see, have you seen the Final Fantasy version of Odin where he has the horns? I don't know if that is in mythology somewhere. Maybe it's like Greek versus Norse mythology somewhere in there. But it looks a lot like him. Now I'll put a picture up of one of the Odins I can find from the Final Fantasy series that kind of gives me a little bit of that feeling right now. Now, I really dig this theme. I really dig this deluxe skin. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is taking either this build, specifically this elemental one, and changing it, or coming up and getting a new Frost at some point and turning him into like an Odin-based one. So, just a quick hint at what kind of blade or sword he would be using. Is a new sword that just came out. So would be the Gazal machete. While I know it's not the greatest machete in the world, it also kind of fits the theme. It kind of fits the look. None of the other swords in the game really do that for me. The only one I would even consider as an other alternative would be the Prismascana, and that's only because it has that cool texture to it, but it doesn't really have that same feel and the thickness of the blade that he usually uses. So it's probably going to end up being the Ghazal skin. Now, that's basically what I'm thinking. That's what's going through my head. I don't know primaries or secondaries yet. Maybe when the spear gun thing comes out, maybe that'll work its way in. I don't know. I don't know for sure. This Chroma is even worse than that Frost was, so I'm not going to be able to do squat with this one. So let's just get into a Crossfire. Let's do a Crossfire, because the Crossfires are going to allow me to, number one, play off of the Corpus weakness as well as the Grineer weaknesses. So we're going to do that one. But that is my idea for the Frost Deluxe change. Now, Chroma. I think Chroma's new Deluxe skin also looks really, 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 really good. Oh, speaking of, I kind of mentioned in the last video, shut up Lotus, I kind of mentioned in the last video, she actually listened, that there is also a Tennogen skin that is in Tennogen that is really cool, and if you guys have seen the Emperor Frost skin, that would also be a really cool one that I would like to incorporate at some point. But for the cost, it might be a while. Might be a while before I even consider that. But getting into Chroma, if you've seen the new Tennogen skin for Chroma, I'll get to the Deluxe one in a minute, but if you've seen the new Tennogen skin for Chroma, I really could care less. Sorry to the maker. I mean, a lot of people love Chroma and dig Chroma, but I don't really enjoy them all that much, so I probably will not be getting that skin at any point. I will probably be changing this Chroma, similar, just like I was saying with Frost. I'm not sure if I want them. This Chroma, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna swap this one out with the new Deluxe skin and change this theme up completely. Now, I'll put the new Deluxe skin on the screen now for Chroma. And what I'm feeling about this skin is basically what everybody is probably just thinking. It is just do an awesome fire-based dragon frame and just roll with it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that. I have seen some really cool builds for Chroma that make him actually very powerful, mostly because they run him as either very armor-based, or I think it's usually armor-based, but they play off of all of his skills that make him tanky, and they make him run and gun. And that's one thing that I mostly play Warframe as like a run and gun. I turn a lot of my frames into run and gun frames, so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is making a run and gun frame. Because I haven't done the Chroma mission, I bought this Chroma. I may turn this one into a run and gun Chroma, and then I may take the Chroma from doing the quest, and I might turn that one into the Deluxe skin Chroma. So I may end up having two. Like I have two of a lot of frames, just because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of themes that I like to enjoy, and that's one thing that keeps me from getting burnout in Warframe, is playing frames in all sorts of different ways. Now, these Venkas are absolute garbage, as you can see. My Venkas. I'm not saying the Venkas in general are garbage, because I know they can actually be pretty good, especially with finishers. But these Venkas that I am using right now are pretty bad. Anyways, I have this Chroma currently set up just like my Frost as an elemental frame, and I guess today is kind of like an elemental theme day. But like I said, it doesn't make for the most enjoyable gameplay. As you can see, the Synapse is running in the electricity, because that's what it is. My Akshigaras, which I do enjoy, are fire-based, but the overall theme in general, I just don't have fun with all that much. So like I said, it's probably gonna change. Maybe I'll keep the Akjagaras on him when I change him to his next theme, but I won't do it all this elemental oriented thing. Maybe I'll just do a corrosive fire, or maybe I'll do just I don't know, damage based or something. But I'm still hoping DE reworks status in some degree to make status a little bit better. Maybe we can get 100% a plus, you know, status buffs, such as let's say if you have 110% status, you'll be guaranteed to proc a status, and then that 10% will be maybe 10 seconds of additional status time, something along those lines. Some sort of extra buff, just like crit has, I would like to see happen to status. Now, that's just a little side tangent. It's okay. I don't really mind because I don't do a whole lot of status as is. But the getting back to this Chroma is his melee weapons are the Venkas, as you can see. And I thought it would be fitting for the Venkas to be poison based. You know, they are puncture based weapons. Well, they're kind of slash based weapons too, but they're, you know, puncture into the bodies, leave poison behind, and that's kind of cool how I thought it would kind of fit, especially if he's going to be dragon based, because Chroma is based on a dragon frame. Dragons have claws, and I could see a dragon having like toxic claws or something along those lines. And then along with his element is frost, so that plays into his last element. And obviously I can change his elements depending on his color, but I chose these weapons, and left over was the frost element, so that's what I rolled with. It also I kind of wanted frost on there as well, because it is going to increase his armor when I use, I think it's second ability. I don't know Chroma all that well, but that's going to increase his armor, and I'm probably going to carry that over for when I change his loadout to a run and gun frame. So I'll probably keep him doing frost, unless someone comes up with another idea. How do you guys run Chroma? I would like to know. I would like to know what's a good way to run Chroma and make him a run and gun frame. I'm pretty interested because, like I said, I am eager for, number one, the new skin, as well as just changing this Chroma to something different. So if you have an idea, let me know in the comments below. Also, for any of my videos or any of the frames that I have, please be constructive in the comments, but I would also love to know if you guys play your Warframes with a different theme than I do, or you have any really cool ideas. Maybe you run a bow-based Mesa. I've seen her animations, and the way she holds a bow and stuff is really, really cool. I would like to incorporate that one day, but maybe you just have a totally different way of running a frame, and a really creative way, and I would love to see some of those builds. Someone just killed themselves because there was one enemy left, and they somehow managed to die. So that's good, because this is extraction, right? Awesome. So that is it. That is basically what I have in store for you guys and the deluxe skins and what I was talking about. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and maybe if you didn't see the deluxe skins, you got to see them here. Thumbs up would be great. Subscribe if you want to see some more stuff, and thank you, and until next time. Blah! Or maybe you don't have to target enemies. You don't have to specifically pick out enemies. You just have to deal with the fact that it's going to cost you energy based on how many people are in the room. Then it might cost you 20 energy because there's only a couple people in the room, or it might cost you